Hey guys, Ryan Angott here. I am the $7 an hour entrepreneur. I'm here today to talk to you a little bit more about leveraging your VA for personal and business financial gain. And let me tell you a little bit more about that. What is one thing that we all have equal, every single human on earth? Time. 365 days in the year, 24 hours a day, 60 minutes an hour, yada, yada, yada. It's all about how you manage and leverage your time to focus on the activities that are going to bring the greatest return to you or save you the most money.
Exactly.
Now, I've done this in some capacity with Christina. I am going to do a full-fledged financial overview when I find some more time, but right now I'm focused on higher priority items. I encourage any one of you, I am happy if you watch this video. I will be taking, let's say, 3 people in the next 2 weeks that if you want to go through this exercise, I'd be willing to give you one of my VA's time.
Whoa!
To prove out the model. But I already know the model makes sense. And I believe if it's done correctly, depending on your income and a lot of factors, you should save anywhere between $5,000 and $20,000 personally by doing this exercise. And professionally, if you have any size of business at all, you can easily acquire 6 figures or more in savings by doing some of these techniques. So if you think about it, everybody has suppliers, vendors, whatever it may be. You got a car insurance provider, you got a handyman maybe, you got a mortgage payment, you got DTE, you got Xfinity, you got blah, 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 blah. Everyone's got a litany of bills. Mine go from here to Poughkeepsie, trust me. I'm looking at an Excel spreadsheet right now. My Lord, I love my beautiful wife, but man, that woman knows how to spend on that credit card. Love you, honey. I like to spend too. But what you can do with a great VA is you can go through, and there's actually a program now called, I think it's Rocket Money, where you can upload automatically all your expenses that breaks down categorically what you spend in a year time frame, takes your bank information, your credit cards, and sucks it all together. And you could say, man, I spent $2,700 on Xfinity last year. I spent $1,000 a month on my car insurance. I spent $70 a month on these subscriptions, which I don't even use or know about. I spent this on home insurance. Our mortgage rate's 4%. It gives you a full financial overview of every cost category you have. I've done this exercise. You need to refresh it about every year, and you need to spend some time to ensure the data is correct, because sometimes things aren't categorized correctly. But it's a great tool to manage your expenses, especially when you have a credit card happy wife that loves to slide that card all over around town and buy nice clothes and jewelry and stuff like that. Just saying. Joking, kind of. Anyhow, so what you can do is look at every category, and if you have your VA spend the time, because I know you're not going to, just like I'm not going to, you can say, I'm spending $6,000 a year on my car insurance. Hey, VA, why don't you shop this? Here's exactly my current insurance page of what I'm getting from a liability standpoint. Here's my coverage rates exactly. Go try 3 or 5 different agencies. If you can find somebody that's going to move the needle and save us 10, 20%, put them on the phone with me or have them send me a quote via email. You do a homework. Build me an Excel spreadsheet of every category. Home insurance providers, car insurance providers, handyman, snowplow guys, lawnmower guys, utility companies, cell phone bill, everything. Go out and shop 3 to 5 competitors. By the way, once you take that money, you can leverage that against each other and say, hey, Verizon, Xfinity's 20% cheaper. Here's the bill. I'll send it to you. Can you match it? 8 times out of 10, they'll freaking match it. So if you do this exercise once a year, twice a year, whatever you want to do, You can do it, look at groceries and spending and what markets or whatever it may be. I don't know if you can negotiate that, but you can maybe have them look for coupons or stuff. If you apply time in the right way, I guarantee, and I've seen it myself, you will save between $5,000 and 25 grand of personal savings, depending, again, if you make 50 grand a year or $500,000 a year.
Wow.
It all kind of sways. But the point is, by leveraging your time and doing this method, it can have a great impact to your personal bottom line, let alone your business bottom line. If you take the same fundamentals in your business, just like I spend in my business, marketing expenses, we have Google AdWords and Amazon, and we have salaries and payroll and insurance, and we have subscriptions up the wazoo and Bluehost. We have a crazy burn rate monthly for our business, and we do the same exercises. Shop it out. Who's got a better rate? And you'll actually find that, part of the things I found is that we can do a lot of the services overseas. Like I get websites, my websites get developed for $1,000 to $2,000 versus $10,000 to $20,000 here. We can have Google AdWords and Amazon AdWords managed at $1,000 a month versus $3,000 to $5,000 a month. You add up those savings, and that's what I'm saying. There's a minimum of 6 figures savings if you're doing $1 million to $2 million with your business. If you're doing 5 or 10 million, like a big contracting company that does cold steel something, I can't remember, it's a buddy of mine I'm referencing. I guarantee there are a lot of nuggets of ways you can save money. That could be staffing. You could say, hey, I've got Susie Q who's really not cutting it as my admin assistant or, a project manager. You can plop in a amazing first-class project manager at $10 an hour from SaaS and run a Gantt chart, follow up with people, use Monday.com, put in all the bits and bytes, manage all the data. So if you work smart, not hard, you can save a ton of money personally and professionally. Again, Rocket Money is a great reference to try to do that for financial planning and visualization of where your money's going. And if anybody on this blog, I'm going to take up to 3, wants to go through this exercise to shop out vendors for all your categories, I'm happy to help. Let me know. That's it.